Hello, everyone. Oh, I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. For me, and I know for others, it's a long one because yesterday was Juneteenth Day, and I did get that off. Tomorrow's Father's Day, which makes this Saturday, June 20th. And the girl's been kind of busy. She's working today in not work, but in my shed in the back and trying to get that ready for new shelves. So one side of my 10 by 12 shed needs to sort of be cleaned out so that the shed shelves can go up against the wall, obviously. And when I put this stuff in there, I wasn't real careful about how I did it. So it's a bit of a mess. And I've had to take a couple of breaks because it's hot today. It is definitely hot. Somewhere upper 80s right now, but thankfully the humidity is low. Very thankfully the humidity is low, which is a blessing for us here. I did have to go get the obligatory iced coffee. I already hit Sonic for the cranberry limeade. If you haven't ever had it and you like cranberry like I do, it's not bad. However, it is not low calorie. You have to just get straight up lime if you want low calorie. But today I'm just drinking what I want and dealing with the heat and feeling thankful that I have had a nice breeze, some good shade in the backyard, even after my mulberry was cut down. I hated to have to do that, but it needed to go. Never plant a mulberry tree like, 2-3 feet from your house. That's just dumb. But a few decades ago, somebody did that very thing and nobody ever took care of it. So it needed to go, unfortunately. But still, that's a whole other ball of wax. There's still a sizable stump there. But on to other things, and that other thing is me preparing to get my shed ready for shelves, other shelves, permanently attached wood shelves, and that's another project. But the hard work, building the shelves is not the hard part. Getting the shed ready to build the shelves, that's the hard part. But it needs to be done. I have things in storage that need to come out of storage. That's an expense that I shouldn't have anymore. And honestly, I'm tired of having a storage space. So I'd rather just have my belongings with me, so to speak. And I apologize, there's probably a little bit of bumpiness on this road, and we hit a railroad track back there. That's what that was. But we have some clouds rolling in. It's not supposed to rain. We had a good rain, let me think, was it yesterday or the day before? All the days are kind of running together. But we need it because we've basically been, somewhat drought conditions for the Carolinas, and it's needed. So, cannot complain about the rain, except making me have to mow again. But the grass needs it, the trees need it, the flowers need it, we need it, so it's okay. There's potential for more to come this week. So I need to get some stuff done this weekend that requires me and my things to be outside. So that's where I am with that. And I'll show you what I'm working on when I get back home. And I'm trying to use this microphone, and I hope it's helping. I guess I'll find out when I take a look at this video before posting. Hoping the little green light was on. Fingers crossed. So we'll see. At any rate, I don't live very far from McDonald's. If you live in a town, nobody lives very far from a McDonald's, do they? So I didn't have to go too far, thankfully. I tell you what, it's this kind of project though that reminds me, oh, I'm no spring chicken. Everything makes me tireder faster, and I have to take more breaks. There was a time I could have just gone in and out of the shed, moved stuff, put it up high, stacked some more, back and forth, up and down, and I'm like, I can't do that anymore. That's a bit much. So everything now is, I just got to learn to slow down. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Well, slow and steady should have gotten herself in gear when the weather was cooler and gotten this done. But slow and steady was more slow than steady. So now I'm paying the price. I guess it goes like it goes. At any rate, we're almost home, and I'll see you in just a little bit. Okay, so I made it home, and I have some cloud cover right now. I'm pleased as punch about that. As you can see, my shed is a bit of a mess. I need to get what's on the right-hand side stacked over on the left-hand side, and I need to break down that little garment rack there. I have a couple of pieces of furniture, just some end tables I need to probably just take the screws out. I'm not using them right now so that they don't take up so much room, but that's what I gotta do. Now, I don't want to make you dizzy, so hold on a second. That is where the mulberry was, right there. It would be a really nice stump. I wish I could get it cut off, but the guys that were hired, it wasn't my decision. My neighbor, the elderly gentleman that owns next door, he doesn't live in it, it's a rental, but he and I went half, and he hired the guys to do it. Well, not only did they drop a limb on a tent I had out here where I had a few things in it to keep it out of the weather, they dropped it on the fence, and as you can see, the fence needs a serious repair. Let me see if we can go sooner. I'm so sorry about bumping it. And I've drug a few things out of my shed. But can you see what that tree did to my patio over the years? Of course, long before I moved in here. And for some reason, nobody stopped it from happening. Why would you not stop that? Why would you plant a tree that close to your house and just let it take off? My guess is that the property changed hands numerous times and nobody wanted to deal with it. So guess what? Now I have to. The patio is pushed up. When it rains, the water flows toward the house, the opposite of what it should be doing. But all in good time. All in good time. I'm working on it. And in the meantime, I have a few of my plants. I've got a few more. And I get that tent down, toss that out. And I wanted this grass to die anyway, because this is probably going to put my table. I have an outdoor table with chairs. It's probably going to go here. At some point, I'll make it a lot nicer. And my goal is to have a deck just over the concrete. But until this stump is taken care of, all of that has to be on hold because, well, it's kind of taking up some space. and I want to do it right the first time. So anyway, that's where I am. I have to work on this shed. We'll see how far I get. I do not know. Catch